Today we will do two things. One, we will discuss what are the career opportunities, okay, for everything. And the second thing, most important, is the interview questions. What should you answer it? You like it? So three career opportunities and multiple interview questions for each of them. And what should you answer? Yeah, we'll see answers also. And don't fall for tricky questions. So whatever you come from career background, okay. So there are broadly three career opportunities for job: hospital, NGOs, schools. You can divide into three segments: school, colleges, all together. Then another is freelance. Now freelance can be online or offline. So we will start with this. Yeah, hospitals. Now, whenever you visit a hospital, they already have a psychologist on their panel. And typically for a 500 bed, 1000 bed, they have one person that is sufficient. Full time, they want that much only because they don't want to focus on psychology business. Now, anyone who will write down why hospitals, they don't want to focus on psychology business, even 50 bed hospital, even 20, 30 bed hospital, they will not focus on psychology as a business. What is the reason? What can be the reason? Even if they think that they can hire, like, I will give you calculation. So a hospital, their target is 1 CR per month they want to earn, right? If probably they hire 4-5 psychologists and do the marketing for that, they can probably earn 10 to 20 lakhs per month from a psychology business. But despite 20%, it's a good, but they still don't want to do it. Why? Big hospitals, middle hospitals, and small, they don't want to get into psychology business. And that is the reason that, write down, what do you think? Whatever you think. You think that there is no enough money, whatever you think, write down. Okay. Don't evaluate yourself. Write down the answer. So what can be the reason why they don't want to do it? Just a second. So more sessions, more money. That's good actually. They should be doing it. It is not expensive, yeah, but they can do marketing, they can charge money, not their primary revenue. Yes, lack of awareness. No, there are always people who are ready to pay. I will tell you the real problem. Okay. Now, whatever you think, not a single problem is the clear thing. Very good. So the problem is reviews, the feedback. The psychology people, the clients, these are psycho, depressed, irritable, fighting with own husband, fighting with own self, and doing all the crazy things. Now, if you treat them, they are not going to get treated. Yeah. If you counsel them, even if you die for them, even if you bring a Madhuri Dixit and dance for her, them, they will not like it. They will say, actually, my daughter would have done better than you, Madhuri Dixit, not good enough. They will put a review. Today I saw a dance of Shilpa Shetty, but it was not good enough. I was expecting Katrina Kaif to come, and just in 1,000 rupees I have wasted. You understand? That is a serious problem. So the review will go down. They don't want to take a risk. This is the real reason that all the hospitals for 500 bed, they need, for NABH and JC audits, they need a tick mark that you have a psychologist on panel. So they will have, for 500 to 1,000 patients, they will have one single psychologist. You understand? And that psychologist is probably not doing psychology work actually. Yeah, maybe generating reports or maybe doing something else, but not a hardcore psychology. Yeah. Most of the patient, they go to psychiatrist, and when patient goes to psychiatrist, they do one thing. They tell the patient, you are not going to get better. You will need treatment for next few months, few years. You will take this medicines. This medicine benefit will start after 3 weeks. Side effect will start immediately. So patient is like, yeah. So they are completely prepared. They are going to become zombie right now. From tomorrow, they will become zombies. And then doctor will also say, actually, after 6 months, second, third visit, after 6 months, this medicine will stop working. What? Medicine will stop working. Yes. And then we will need to increase your dose. And once we increase your dose, you will become more and more zombie. Yes. and you will become lifetime patient. And because the doctor has counseled them very well that you are supposed to become zombie, they are like, okay, right? They are completely mentally prepared. So that's why they don't put reviews for a psychiatrist. And anyways, those who watch Mithun Chakravarti movies, those who watch Rajnikant movies, even if Rajnikant is standing there, not doing anything, just standing. So people will stand up and clap and do everything, right? So it's like psychiatrist and the psychiatric patient. That's the relation. But if it comes to counseling, even if you are Amitabh Bachchan, today the movie of Amitabh Bachchan was not good. It was flop. I wasted my 100 rupees. I would like a refund actually. So that 100 rupees is more for them. So even if you are Amitabh Bachchan, they are not going to be get satisfied. So forget hospital jobs. And if you still want to go and die there, then so you need to compete. So I will tell you what is the competition for hospital business, hospital psychology jobs. A full time, 6 months, get out, just shut up. Don't apply at hospital, okay? So they will not put your resume in dustbin also. Because to put in the dustbin, they have to take a printout. They don't want to waste that money. Yeah, someone has to read. Get out. If you're done your masters online, hey, get out. That's a dustbin. Don't go. Yeah. Hospital, we are talking, okay? So full-time masters. Now take a city, Bangalore. Full-time masters, MSc, not MA, MSc psychology, clinical psychology. Her salary will be around 15,000, 20,000. And for this salary, after full time, I'm not talking about online. Online is so hospital. That's a tough market. And for this, in the Bangalore city itself, every year 10,000 students are passing out full time. Online 1 lakh. And after this 10,000, 500 people have applied for this one position. So what is the competition? 1 out of 500. And there is always a girl who says that actually I don't want 15,000. I'm ready to work for 5,000 also. And you're thinking I will go there and negotiate my salary. Hey, get out. There is always a girl who will go there and give them salary and say, get me inside. You understood? That's a tough market of hospital jobs for psychology. I will tell you another real scenario. You are a cardiologist, neurologist, orthopedician, gynecologist. Do you think just because you are done your neurology, you hospitals say that please come, red carpet. Hey, get out. Who are you? What are you? At the age of 35, you have become a neurologist and you don't have enough experience in the market. There is no client base you have. So the question in the interview is, okay, you did your neurology, you studied till age of 35, you're not married, we understand, it is expected, and all those things, right? So they have sacrificed their life till the age of 35. The question is, how much money you can bring? How many clients you have? Have you completed your 1,000 surgeries? All the answer is no. Hey, what are you talking? That's the market of hospitals, corporate hospitals. So they are not there to train you. They are not there to please come and take our clients and earn money. No. The question is how much money we can earn from you. If you are getting empaneled with us, you are a neurologist, top cardiologist. We don't care whatever is your qualification. Only one question in corporate hospital. How much money you can bring? I get many students and they ask, sir, I'm looking for some learning. So shall I apply at this Medanta hospital? I say, yes, go there, apply. They will put you next to the guard, security guard. That's your position because you're thinking that. And I want to learn there. The question first is, they will ask how much money you are going to bring. They are not going to pay you to learn there. In corporate hospitals, there is a reverse actually. If you want to go and apply for internship, they are going to charge you money. That is a learning. Okay, the hospital say, if you want to learn, pay us the money. If we pay you, you have to give us money 100 times. If we give you a salary of 1 lakh per month, we want you to earn 1 CR, at least 10 lakhs. If you are a below average, below average, you have to earn 10 lakhs. You understand? That's a competition in the hospital. Whatever is your qualification, it's not about psychology. It's about any specialty. Either you are radio, pediatrician, gynecologist, anyone. The question is how much money you can bring. The question is not how much we give you. There is no negotiation. Yeah. So first they ask how much money you can bring, then divide by 100. This is your salary. Get out. Otherwise, there are 100 people lined up. Whatever is your qualification. So this second now. So hospitals, if you are looking for hardcore psychology, you are going to have a lot of heartbreaks. And once you go there, then they will ask, hey, how much money you are earning. There is a less qualified person than you who is a non-medical. She's a hardcore finance MBA person. And she's asking, how much money have you earned? How many clients you manage? That is the hardcore question. And you will see, no, I'm here to manage clients. I'm not here for money. They're like, okay, get out. Thank you for your service. And they don't give you notice also. So don't expect that politeness. And there are some, sometimes some for job interviews, some people come and they think that they come from some corporate background, some fancy IT engineer, all those. People are like, they come from heaven actually. So they talk very polite, very fancy. Yeah, good. We are flying by plane and one of the engines has damage now. Just one engine is damaged. Don't worry, relax. So they will talk in such polite manner. And we are like, hey, what are you? Who are you? That is the question we ask. So when you go to a doctor for an interview, a medical field, they will ask, tell me, what do you want? What you can do? Yeah. So that is how they start. And if you go and say them that I want to learn, so they will say, okay, pay me the money, I will teach you. No one is going to pay you to learn. Yeah. The next question will come, how many clients you can bring? You are thinking, if I can bring the clients, why should I join a hospital? Right? But the question this person is asking is, why should I hire you? How much money I will get from you? And he's right. Okay. And there is no politeness. If you give a wrong answer, they will not be like, oh, and they will correct. If they will not correct you, they will just throw you, hey, get out. Okay. Not politely. We'll see after that. So that's all your corporate interview happens. Yeah. So we will inform you. Hey, no, we inform you right now. You are not selected. Get out. You are worth for Domino's job. Go get it done. And if a doctor corrects you, you are going to cry. So, but you should still apply. Okay. No worry. The second is easier option. If schools, very easy option. Either you come from either you come from uh, education background. I mean, you are a teacher, principal, or you have an admin or counselor in some school. Either at least a career counselor. You have a very good opportunity for schools. Now, all government has ruled now that all the CBSE, ICSS schools, everything, all fancy schools, they must have one counselor on panel. Most of the schools prefer a full-time counselor. Why full-time? I will tell you. Now they are earning money. Don't think they are there to teach you. They have no interest. So they will charge some fees from the students or the parents. They retain the fees and the counselor is paid some amount. Okay, maybe 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, depending on the school. So if you are looking for hardcore counselor role, then it is going to be less pay because the market is less. They are also getting less out of it. So the correct role for you is your present role as a teacher, as a career counselor or admin plus counselor. So what will happen is if you're getting around 30,000, 40,000 presently or 25,000, you can always say, I will take up the counselor role and demand some extra 15,000, 10,000. You cannot demand double actually. Okay. So 10, 15, that is a realistic market. If you are read on the internet that a counselor gets 60,000, 1 lakh in job, you bring their salary report to me. I will give you 1 month salary. Okay. Or I will hire you with that same salary. Right. So don't fall for these internet things, what people are saying. 60,000, you will get 40,000. Hey, get out. Are you getting 40,000? You are masters, right? You are PhD. Are you getting that? I'm talking of hardcore counselor role. So if you're in school, whatever is your present role, take up the additional role. And that is a good role then. Then you can look for 15,000, 10,000, 20,000, depending on your skills and all those things. Okay. Now, anyone, either you go to hospital, school, or NGO, they are looking for how much you can earn. There are always some naive students. Yeah, they were born yesterday only. Some naive students. They're like, yeah, I have now done 6 months course. Now I'm looking for a job. That is not sufficient here in the market. There is a huge competition. You need the knowledge of psychology counseling, marriage counseling, and psychotherapy. If you're not interested in marriage, at least you need these two: psychology counseling or child psychology counseling and psychotherapy. Now, why? For either any job or for your business, if you want to start business. We will see that answer why soon. So we come to third point, NGOs. NGOs is easy option, right? A lot of NGOs and multiple opportunities, and they are looking for any qualification, right? So they are not so much strict about qualification because there is no audit part in that. Okay. So their audit is how many clients they manage. That is their audit. Now, if they want to how many clients they manage, then they need more people. Now, but they cannot pay more. So what they will do, either they will hire on a hourly basis or a low salary basis or some split of the fees. Typically, they give 10% of the client fees, some formula like that. Okay. So, but remember, either it is NGO. NGO is not to give you money. No, they are also to have a self-sustainable model. Okay, just because it is NGO, they will give you money, get out. Just because it's an NGO, it will do free service, get out. They will all any good NGO, they will always have a self-sustainable model. They will have a revenue source and they will have a service. Right? No one is going to put own money for running an NGO. That is a very rare scenario. If it happens, very good. But then they will not pay you, dear. Okay, if you are looking for salary, then you have to join a sustainable NGO, which has their own revenue source also. So the third option then typically will be typically like a 10%. Their calculation is 10% or 5% of whatever earnings they are getting through psychology business. Either they give it as a salary or they give it as a consultation fee, hourly basis, or all those. But there is a problem. The problem is that those clients are called NGO clients. And the clients do not recognize you. Your name, your validation, your recognition is not there. You are like a telecaller. Hello, yeah, tell me, what is the issue? I will help you. But they don't remember your name. They only remember the branding of that NGO. So even if you're helping people for very less salary, no recognition. People are not realizing it. Yeah. And clients are always, and once you are fired or you separate out because of whatever reason, so you cannot connect to the client base. Don't ever think, don't ever do the mistake of thinking you will join some hospital, school, and NGO, and you will make some client base in next 1-2 years. And this client base, you will start your own. They are smarter than you. They are running the bigger business than you. You are born today only now. Okay. So no one is going to allow you to do that. Okay? There are ways to prevent that, including the legal ways also. So with NGO, the problem is that you typically act as a telecaller. That is the problem with most of the psychologist jobs. Either it is NGO or it is a commercial business, e-commerce sites which cater to psychology business. Your name, your identity is not there. Even if you die for the client will think, yeah, actually that telecaller has died. So the client will not say counselor has died. That's at least some respect. So there is, my telecaller has died actually. And probably they will not know that you died because someone else will answer that call and say, yeah, presently she's not available. I will help you. Yeah, they don't have courtesy to inform that also. Yeah. So if you think the market is very good, easy, then the question is why you left your previous job. Job is job. You go anywhere. It's a job. Okay. How many of you like this or open your eyes? So you had some dream, you will get a job of 60,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakhs. Because you read on the internet, na? Internet, there are so many people, anyone can write anything. Today, Gauri Priya will write, after doing a 1 month course, you get 1 lakh salary. There is no question to that. No one knows who is Gauri Priya. No one knows what is the question. There is no legal case against it. Writing anything, I can write. Then I can ask 10 people to write all those things. You understand? Understand the market. Understand who are you, what are you. Anyone if is paying you money, either hospital, school, or NGO, they don't ask how much I will pay you. They ask how much I will earn from you. Then divide by 1% or 2%. Divide by, okay. That money I will give you as your salary, dog biscuits. That is the truth, whatever job you are in. Okay. Now you want to hear my negotiation story of my technically first job, but internal promotion. You want to hear the story, how I negotiated my salary? Yeah? Okay. So I was with Pfizer. Okay. So I was originally, when I joined, I was into the medical regulatory and advisory, that role. Okay. It was a hardcore, like reading, understanding. I was very weak in that. Dyslexia. If you read my introduction in the book, by this time, Yeah, I was like, I have to read so much. I cannot do this. So what is a good solution? Then I opted for a role which involves some reading and majorly relationship building, meeting people. So I started traveling all India and meet top doctors of India. Some Padma Shri doctors, some this fancy doctors, some Amitabh Bachchan's doctor, some minister's doctor, all those doctors. My role is only relation building for them. That is a good role. I can travel, stay in 5-star hotel, eat all fancy food, satisfy my foodie cravings. Extremely foodie person. That time I used to eat gluten and lactose and all these fancy things. Yeah. Now since 3 years, 4 years, I'm on lactose free, gluten free, both. So that time I used to it was an awesome job. What I have to do? I was getting paid to make friends, to travel, to stay in 5-star hotel, to eat good food, have a daily party. That was the best job ever. Yeah. And now there came the internal opening. Okay. Some promotion, a good level. It's called country portfolio manager. That position was responsible for managing 100 CR business. Okay. So the target, whatever position you have, that position has a target. Okay. So you have to earn 100 CR now per year. That is a target for that. And so my manager, a few people told me, you apply for this. And I said, no, I'm very comfortable in my role. Why should I apply? Am I a fool going to take the target 100 CR? I don't want to do. I like this. Daily parties, meeting people, making friends. Just, I'm going to stick with mine. Then I was somehow convinced, no, you go do one thing. Go and meet the director. I was like, no, if he asks me questions, interview questions, I'm not ready and I don't know what to answer. I don't know anything about this position. 100 CR is a huge target. I have never seen it. I have never done it. And he was like, no, he will not take your interview. Just go. And your introduction. He said, go and make a friend. I said, okay, that's how what I can do. Okay. So I went and met to the director. Sir, may I come in? Yeah. He was very friendly. Okay. I was not expecting because that was my probably first interaction. Okay. And he was like, yeah, please sit and everything. I was like, this is a good person. Uh, he gave me time without appointment, directly walk in. Very surprising. Pfizer has that beautiful culture. Yeah. You can visit, you can talk to the CEO, walk in, and if he's available, he will meet you. Okay, it's not that you have to take 1 month appointment. So Pfizer is awesome company. And then he was like, okay, you want to apply for this position? Actually, my internal answer is no, sir, I don't want to apply. I've been asked to apply. I don't know what to do. So, yeah. So there are few candidates. So there is one candidate who has 7 years experience in sales, hardcore. And then there is one candidate who has 15 years experience. He is managing the business of 40 CR and he has to now manage 100 CR. You should take him. Why me? You should not consider me also, right? And then, so, but, and he gave 2, 3 more options. Okay. And then there is a candidate from another company who is already managing 80, 90, 100 CR and very good candidate for this. I said, wow, sir, very good. You must have selected already. So he was like, no, but I'm looking from someone who is crazy and comes from completely different background. Like, it's me actually. He said, okay, you meet me for the interview. I said, sir, actually, my daughter is going to be born now. So yeah, I knew it was my daughter. Yeah. So he asked, actually, he caught that statement. He said, you already know it's daughter? I said, so, sir, my daughter is going to be born soon and I have to be with my wife. So I will be taking 1 month leave, even if, and I may not be able to attend an interview. He said, no problem. We will have online interview. Has he already decided he wants me? I'm real crazy. And I don't know anything about this 100 CR, how to bring this money. I don't know. And then after my daughter was born, 2 days later, there was an interview. And that interview, I took it while having a daughter in my arms, from sitting in the bed and trying to make her sleep. Sometimes she's crying in the interview. And he asked some questions and everything. And I was very realistic. So if he asked some question, I didn't know the answer. I said, sir, I don't know the answer. So he said, will you check it and get back to me? I said, no, sir, I will not check it and get back to you because I don't have resources to do that. Yeah. So whatever you're asking is a very, very financial and some difficult marketing question. I don't know the answer and I don't have any resource to tell me this is the answer. And I don't want to lie that I will check. Normally what people do, they will bluff, they will say some answer or they will give some related answer or they will say, sir, I need to check it and then I will get back to you. Hey, get out. This is the last interview you are going to attend. You are never going to meet this person. Be realistic. Then some questions he asked and I gave a very, very realistic answers. And I was like very truthful. He said, have you ever done something like this? I said, no, I don't have experience. So, but you think you can do? I said, no, sir, I'm not sure. I will try if I get this, and I'm still not sure that I should leave my position and get to this target. Why? I'm so comfortable. I told him very frankly. So I'm so comfortable. I'm enjoying what I'm doing, sir. I just, my role is nothing, sir. I don't have to read or do anything. I read whatever. Like actually, my manager has read and put me in my brain, and now it is fixed. I don't need to read new things. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to come to office at all. 20 days I travel, 15 days I travel. I stay in five-star hotel, I eat good food, I party with some doctors, I make friends. That's what I'm doing and I'm enjoying it, sir. So, okay. Good. I like your sincerity. It means, in fancy words, it means, yeah, you are not selected. Yeah, that somehow I expected. Then 2 days later, so I got a call from HR. You have been selected. Hey, seriously, you called me. My name is Pawan Mittal. Yeah. So I sure you called me. She said, yes, your name is Dr. Pawan Mittal. You work in this department and you have been selected. But I asked her sincerely, yeah, there were so many good candidates, better candidate than me. So why? So she said, I don't know that part. Now the director has this. I need to negotiate your salary with you. Wow, that's a good question. So that's a good question. So I will come there. For this, I will come there. For interview, I was not ready to go. But for this, yes, I will come. I will come and visit, meet you, and we'll have discussion. Then 1 round interview, they talk something, evaluate aptitude, all those. I don't know what crazy things they do. How they know what I'm going to do just by 1 hour discussion. I really don't know. And then final round interview, HR director. And she said, yeah, what is your expected salary? I said, I should cross 1 CR now. She said, what are you talking? It's a more than 50% increment. I said, yes. If I switch company, typically they will give 50-60% increment or maybe 100% for me. She said the market rate is 20%. I said, yeah, that's the market actually. It's not me. I'm different. And I'm not going to switch for 20%. I'm not that person. So she asked, like, can you convince me? Very simple. I gave her the formula. Yeah? And she was like, in front of me, she signed my paper. Okay. So I didn't say why I want 1 CR. When someone, in interview, what you do, stupid things. Someone asks you why we should pay you 1 CR. So you start talking about your qualification, your experience, something irrelevant. Sometimes you start talking of your hobby. Then, even if not convinced, you start talking of, actually, I need this money, ma'am. This loan, and I have to take care of my child, and I have to pay the fees. And ma'am, I have to buy a car, Mercedes, ma'am, and I have to buy one bungalow, ma'am. All those things, and I have to buy some gold, ma'am. And you start your needs. Hey, no one cares what you need. Get out. Just get out. Work in Domino's. What they care. So I told her, this position target is 100 CR. Okay. My track record is I never do 100. I never do 100. I do 104, 107, but I will not commit that. Okay. So I will do 101. That one you give. End. Okay. So the target is 100 CR. You want me to get you 100 CR. I will give you 101. And that one I want. Give me that. Immediately she signed it. And she said, I will be watching you. I said, yeah, good. I don't care whether you watch or not watch. I'm going to do things for my enjoyment. If I like doing it, I'm going to do it. I really don't care whether you watch. It was not open said, it was orally. I said, thank you, ma'am. Well, good. So then immediately, it's not that we will get back to you or tomorrow she gave, because already selected, it's a negotiation. Why should I compromise on that? Yeah. And then I got a letter of, it was like 1.4 or something final, including bonus, all those things. Yeah. And then I took it. 1 year gone, 6 months, 9 months. Their performance is like every month. Huh? Pfizer is a very strict company. So what they do, how they operate. So everyone has 100% target. Okay. So 100% means you are an average. You can stay in the company. Someone who achieves 95%, they know that they are going to get fired. 95% is a failure. It's such a strict performance driven company. And those who are above 100, they are celebrated. Rewards, incentives, bonus, promotion, all those. Very performance driven, right? So now the question is how much I am doing. Yeah. So my performance was earlier the target they used to meet was like 99, 100 or something like that. So my performance improved 104. And by the end of the year, it was 107. So I should have asked actually 7 CR CTC. Yeah. So that's the extra money I'm giving. And the profit increased from 40 to 65%. Right. So I do whatever I want to do. What do you want is the thing. If your target is 100 for this position, I'm giving you 101. That one I'm asking you. That's why you give me. That's my justification. My justification is never my qualification, my experience, my need. I need this money. No one cares for that. You understand? Whatever is your qualification, there is always a person who is more qualified than you. Whatever is your experience, there is always a person who is more experienced than you. No one cares for that. What they are looking for is the answer they want to justify to themselves. If she's the decision making authority, she wants to justify that, yes, I agree, this person should get this much salary. Or if she has to take a decision from someone else, she has to convince that person why she should pay this person more, because there is always a person who is ready to work for less. You understand? Whichever you job you go. Have you understood the new concept? How the salary is calculated? 1% formula. You ask 1% only. So whatever you give to the organization, you expect 1%. There is one more concept which we explain to our healthcare management students. We have management courses, so which we explain to our management students when they go for interview, how they should talk so that they can compete with their competitors. So that concept you will not understand because it involves Six Sigma and some of the tools which they learn in that. Good point, Dr. Lavanya. Sometimes you're not sure of achieving the target. They are not paying you, they're not hiring you for what will you do after 1 year. No, they are hiring you, they're investing in your potential. What is your potential? Do you believe you can do it? It cannot be bluff. They are very experienced, they will understand. So do you believe you can do it? Right? Are you convinced? You don't need to convince them whether you can do your 100%. You need to convince yourself whether you can do 100%. That's the only thing. Okay. And it is going to happen. It is a natural tendency. We are humans. It is natural. Sometimes we doubt ourselves. Sometimes we take commitment. Sometimes before commitment also we are not sure whether I can do it or not. Right. But if you try, if you have a path, if you have a plan, you will be able to do it. What will happen? You will fail. It's okay. No problem. Oh, sorry, I missed the target 99. It cannot be more less than 99 because below 95 it is fired actually. So there is no, you cannot say, sorry, I missed the target because already there is a resignation letter. Sorry, fire letter. Yeah. Most of the companies, they work like that. And even if you are a doctor working in a corporate hospital, they operate on this pattern. Okay. If you think that you are a doctor and applying for a hospital and you're going to say that why they should pay you more. Okay. That's another good point, Dr. Lavanya. I always have maintained attitude that I am average. So when director asked me whether you can do this, I said, I'm not sure. I don't know anything. I'm average. And I said this statement that I'm average. Okay. So because you are average, that's the best part. Because the expectation from yourself is gone. Zero, I'm average. The expectation is gone. The expectation of others is gone. And you don't have performance pressure. Oh, I have to perform well because I'm the best. No, I'm not the best. So I'm going to perform as per my thing, Baba. Okay. If you want me, then you take me. I'm the average. So being average is the best funda. Average people do good things in life. All those people who finish first rank in their school every time, ask yourself, what are you doing in your life? Think second rank, third rank, what they are doing in their life. Don't talk that nonsense statement you read in the YouTube. Backbenchers become rich. Backbenchers, they do only sweeping of the floors or sell the lottery tickets. They don't do anything else. Okay. The middle people, the second rank, third rank, fourth rank, they're always fighting. Why I'm not getting first rank? So they know how to fight. They're always fighting. And they have belief that, yes, yeah, actually I'm a second ranker, third ranker. So they have realistic expectation from themselves. And they have realistic expectation from people around you. And they don't care so much. You know, someone who is a second rank, and if she starts crying, oh, what will my parents say? What will teacher think? What will my people think? Oh, I'm a second rank. So she will never get first. She will get last actually. She will get 10th rank. She will fall. Someone who is constantly second, third rank, they understand this market. They understand the real expectations. They don't care for what people think, right? If you think I'm a second ranker, yeah, I really don't care actually. I'm doing this rank thing just for my thing, to compete in the exam, to compete in competitive exams, to get my seat. Yeah, that's why I'm fighting. I'm not fighting for you. I'm not fighting to prove you. I'm fighting it for my future, for my career. So they understand this part. You understand? So don't make your child study to impress you. No, you fail. You wash utensils. Okay. Do the jhadu pocha. I don't care. If you want to be rich, study. Very clear. Right? How many mothers wake up their children in the morning for the school? Hey, beta, please get up. You have to wake up for the school. You will get late. Hey, that child doesn't care and you have all the worries. That child should reach for the school on time. That is your responsibility. What stupid? Not your responsibility. Your responsibility ends at, it starts at making the background preparation for the child, food, all those things, and telling the child, go. And ends at dropping the child to the school or putting the child on the bus, secured bus. End. It doesn't start with waking up the child. Waking up is your responsibility. No problem. You wake up 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I don't care actually. You miss your school for the whole year. I don't care. That's good. My maid has not come. Today you will be my maid. So traumatic. Yeah. One time, it's such a the concept. What has happened is, okay, there are two concepts you can put in your child. The fear. If you don't go school, I will beat you. If you don't reach school on time, your teacher will beat you or scold you, will give you punishment. This is the fear you are done in your child. I will tell you what fear I have put in my child. Before she could read or write and go to school also. If you don't go to school, you will become Bartan Wali Bai. So one day, she is around 2 years, doesn't know how to write, doesn't know alphabet, scribbling. And she's pretending because she sees me that I'm always working at my desk, writing things, writing letters, writing books, or reading or knowledge. Okay. So she is also pretending next to me that she's doing something. Then a friend comes and her friend takes away the pen. And friend says, no, play with me. Suddenly my daughter starts like, Papa, see, she will make me Bartan Wali. She's not letting me study. That's a fear she has at the age of 2 years. Yeah. So the fear is not punishment, not father, not mother, not teacher. You will get late to school. No, that is not the fear. The fear is if I don't study well, if I don't score good marks, if I don't acquire good knowledge, the success is not there. Okay. So there is a direct correlation between how much you study, how will you study at your school days, to how much you earn in your life. There are always people who think that, yeah, they will study in 11th, 12th. No, you cannot make that discipline. You have to put your discipline in your mind to sit for 10 hours, 15 hours a day, study, not watch TVs when other brothers are watching, not play when other children are playing. You have to put that discipline. So that's why it is important to have good score every time. Okay. And there are always people, you will see that there is a contrast in life. Have you seen people surrounding you? They are working very hard right now in their life. And they earn less. And those who are earning more at adult age, they are working less. Because, and you see that these people are so lucky. No, they have worked their quota during their studies days till the age of 30. They have worked for lifetime. What you are going to study next 100 years, they have studied till the age of 30, 15 hours, 18 hours per day. That's why they have that discipline, they have that knowledge, they have that talent to solve the problems, to understand things, and to do something that will generate more revenue. Which mother are you from today? Which mother are you? The Bartan Wali or punishment Wali? Write down which are you. I am the Bartan Wala Baba. Write down in the chat. So which one are you? I will also write. I have written Wali by purpose because I am actually a mother for my daughter. Huh. Very good, Dr. Mantri. Very good. You have good parents. All those people who are writing Bartan Wali today, their children are going to be successful. So whatever is the age of your child, inculcate. Stop waking up the child from tomorrow. You get late, no problem. Stop telling the child study. Otherwise, you will fail exam. I don't care actually if you fail in the exam. I need one Bartan Wali. Yeah. It is for you. If you want to earn money, if you want to be successful, if you want to be happy in future, if you want to have a comfortable life, you need to study. Right? You will not study for me. Many parents, they want, I want you to do IIT. I could not do IIT because you were not studying actually. So that's why I want you to fulfill the dream. It will never pass. You cannot fulfill your dream to the child. You have to make the child have own dream. Don't give the child dream that you become this. Make the child have own dream. And the dream has to be so big. Okay. Very good, Jaswant. Very good. Write down those who have such children. If you're not writing, it means you don't have that such children. And if you don't have such children, the problem is with not the child. The problem is with you. Bad parenting. Write down your story, like Jaswanti has written, Tripti has written. So whether your child is self-motivated to study, they have this bigger dream. Very good. So write down something more detail. Very good. All those people who are written in the chat, they are good parents. They have good children, successful child. Very good. Very good. Hmm. Very good. Veena, Lavanya, Kusum, Dr. Lavanya, Dr. Chaitra, Shri Priya, Tripti, Shweta, Shikha, Jaswanti. Okay, very good. Ashima, Nisha, Renuka. Very good. Those who are not written, you know your picture. You can see in the mirror also. That is the reason you are not started your camera because the truth is visible suddenly on the camera. You don't want to see the truth. Good, good, no problem. Very good. Very good, Monica. Very good, Neha. Tushara, very good. Very good. We should come back to our topic now. Yeah. Classical ADHD. If you diagnose this as ADHD, you have the ADHD because you are jumping on the diagnosis. You should not diagnose. And that's why you're going to fail in the interview. Okay. If you get a question, this is the case study. And what is the diagnosis? If you give the diagnosis, failed. So you have to give something else. What is that something else? We will see at 8:30. Yeah. If you survive till that. If you have some chores, course, whatever it is pronounced, or you have to go somewhere, or you have to do something, you can exit. No problem. No need to inform on this chat. No one cares if you continue or leave. Okay. So if you want the answer, what is a good answer for the interview? 8:30 p.m. I will answer. Shriya, I met your daughter Krishna. She is talented and sincere. Very good. If she has a big dream at this age, very good. Very good. Hmm. Okay. Very good, Rajkumari. No, video is not necessary. Yeah. So what we are saying is we'll continue the class. Those who wish, they can drop out silently. No need to inform in the chat. That's sir, I have to go. I have some work. No one cares. Very good, Elfo. Dr. Elfi. Very good. Hmm. For the second career option, freelance. Okay. Now freelance. You said job opportunities. And you understood what is a market, what kind of salary is expected, and what is the work you are expected to do. Okay. And whether you want to act as a telecaller. There is another market. Okay. A better opportunity, freelance. You can choose whichever is your better. Not everyone is born for freelance. Okay. There are always some people, okay, I prefer less salary, but fixed salary and a job. Absolutely okay. There is nothing wrong because it is your upbringing. It is your parenting style, what has gone through. It is your own decision making. Absolutely okay. That is your style. Don't worry. If you select this, still okay. Someone has to select this, yeah. But if you have 10% also, okay, dream to start your own center, to start your own business, entrepreneurship, freelance, you should try it. You will never have 100%. No one has ever 100%. Even if you are a billionaire, you cannot have 100% assurance that this business I will do well. If you have 10%, that is sufficient to jump into that. Now this freelance. So you can do either offline or you can do online. If you do offline, the number one step is to set up your center and take a place on rent. Receptionist cost, electricity cost, rent cost. This becomes your fixed cost. Even if you are in a city like Hyderabad where cost is less, it will go to around 25 to 35,000. If you are in a costly city, it will double. So you will have to think, will you earn that much money? At least that much, yeah. So that at least you don't take anything, but at least you are able to pay the rent. So it is kind of you are earning for your landowner, yeah. So the shop owner, you are earning for that person. Wow, that's a good slavery. I like it. So what you can do is probably in your own home, you can have one room, or if you have some kind of office in your own home, you can have one small room. That is a viable option because that incremental cost is not there. That is already a fixed cost is already covered up through something else. That is okay. Another option is when I started 20 years back, there was no concept of counseling. Very, very less. And IT people, stressed out people, trying for pregnancy, all those things. Yeah. So those were the clients. 60,000 salary that time, IT person is a very rich person 20 years back. And she's ready to pay 1,500. That husband is also ready to pay 1,500 per session. So for 20 years back, 1,500 per session is a very costly thing. Okay. But I was clear here. I don't want to do less. Okay. I will do more only. And I used to do it for fun because I have to cover some of my expenses. And I used to visit, my selling point was I will visit your place. So that's another thing because my cost is gone. Having a center, your cost is gone for client. You have to put time for travel. You have to put for petrol. All that cost is gone. I will come to you. Yeah. But if you are a woman, then that is, you have to be careful. Yeah. And nowadays you cannot be so much, yeah, safety and all. Even if you are a boy, you have to be very careful. Yeah. Someone has to be there. If it is a single lady, if it is a single, you don't know what can happen and what will happen. These are psycho people. Huh? Be careful. Or somebody is calling, yes, yes, please come for counseling session today, and they take, and then you decide, diagnosis schizophrenia, and then you die. Not a good story. Yeah. So you don't have to die, someone to diagnose schizophrenia. The object is not diagnosis, the object is to earn money. So probably nowadays is not a market to go there. So the remaining option is online now. Now either you do online or you do offline. Anything you do. The biggest question is, write down what is your question, what is your difficulty. Write down. If you know what is your difficulty, then you can get the answer. For counseling business, license is not required. For rehabilitation, for giving medicines, the license is required. Many people, they have wasted their time talking to career counselors who are selling masters online. In the pursuit, and this career counselor who is selling masters online, she will tell, yeah, license is required and masters is required for license. But she will not tell you that this online masters is not sufficient. You need a full-time masters. Okay. And this full-time masters is not sufficient. After this full-time master, either you need MPhil or PhD. Now MPhil is nowhere, admission is not happening. So the option is full-time PhD. So that's a journey of next 7-8 years. After that, then Do you want to put so many years to get a license for rehabilitation center? And how many clients are you going to get for rehabilitation? How much money you are going to earn? Okay. For counseling, it is not required. You can check. Okay. So the real problem is, that is an excuse. So the real problem is how to get the clients. That is the biggest problem. Yeah. So to bring clients, you need to do many things. Okay. These are strangers. And if you approach your relatives, your known people, your friends, they will be like parasites, predators. Parasite is better than predator actually. Okay. So parasite will be like, hey, will you do my free session? That is a parasite. Okay. Predator means you do my free session because we are friend. Understood? And I will check and evaluate whether you are a good counselor. Then I will tell you feedback so that you can improvise. So this is a predator. And after you complete counseling, she will say, actually, you did okay. She will try to say very fancy. You did okay. It was good, but you should improvise on this part. Hey, who are you? What are you? You are trying to tell me. And there is always one relative who will say, actually, it's good actually what you're doing, because when you are doing this, you will also understand how psycho people are like this. Because we always used to think that you are the psycho. And now because you are the knowledge, so you will acknowledge that you also need help. So by the time your session is over, she will convince you that you will need help. Yeah, there is always one person in your family. Yeah, those diagnoses is narcissist and all those, but yeah, there is always one person. Yeah, so don't do on your relatives unless you want to crush your self-esteem, respect, confidence, and whatever is remaining to work in a Domino's job. Also, you will lose that also. Yeah, don't do that. So you need unknown clients. You need strangers. And if you go to workplace and say that, oh yeah, I will do your counseling, they are like, they are going to evaluate you and they will tell in the market, yeah, what you're doing, how you're doing, and they will put some salt, spices and everything and then say that actually, she has gone crazy. I don't know why she's thinking she will do counseling and she tried to do something on me and then I was very smart and I understood what she's doing. Hmm. Never fall for that. Don't go to that lady and 50% people will block you. So don't go at workplace. And if you're doing it at workplace, make sure that you take approval of your manager or authority. Okay. And most of the workplaces, you will not be able to charge. Make it very clear. Okay. So don't do non-compliance part at your workplace because number one, you will get fired. Number two, it will affect your confidence. So better to start on your freelance own online consultations. Yes. Now the most difficult part is how to bring clients. So there are many things it comes around. The kind of network. Okay. Network with multiple people. Okay. Previous students, psychiatrists, psychologists, network with NGOs, schools, hospitals, right? Now these hospitals, they don't want to cater to psychology business. Yeah, I will take your business, give it to me. I am here to earn money. And I don't care for the review or the feedback, what you do. Yeah, what people do. So I have that client base. All my interns, presently there are around 500 interns completed internship. So they are attached with me. So the path is very systematic and very set. I have followed a very tedious path, I tell you. Okay. I shifted my career at least 2 times. That was a huge and major change. And from medicine, hardcore medicine, government job, all those things, stable job, to corporate job, Pfizer, hardcore marketing, then little bit of law. Yeah, that was a completely probably a bipolar disorder or psychotic disorder. And then got into psychology. Psychology has always been there, okay, as a some baseline for my extra earnings and all those things, especially after my MBBS, especially. Okay. I needed money very much that time. And it has always been there. So that path, when you walk on a new path, you always have a self-doubt. People will question you. And you will always doubt yourself. And there is a lot of worry whether this path will come good or bad. So for all of you, either you come from alien background, teaching background, or hospital or doctor background. So I have set a path for you. Don't think that doctors, they get the client easy. No. The market for doctor is, if you write a prescription, you get 1,000 easily or 500 easily. And if you tell the client, I will talk to you for 1 hour and you pay me 1,500, they're like, hey, for talking, I will pay you 15 now. So they find it difficult actually to convert their own clients. So the client base for doctors also, for psychology is completely different. And for their own hardware practice is different. Yeah. So all these three people, alien, education, or any background, plus doctors, they face this difficulty to bring clients. So I have set a very systematic path. You take up my internship for 1 year. During the 1 year, you will not get paid. You will manage around one client per week. Approximately 60 clients throughout the year you will manage. Okay. And with this, you get to practice on these clients. You get that experience, that you get that confidence, and you can test your water. You can test your passion, whether you really want to do it. Okay. So that's your testing 1 year. The client fees is written by me. 13 months onwards, you start getting paid clients. Your problem for client acquisition, how will I bring clients, is solved for lifetime. You don't need to worry. Where will I bring clients? How will I bring clients? Whether I will get paid this month, whether I will get client this month. What will happen if I take a break? No problem. You can take a break if you are going for vacation and all those things. I have people working. Yeah. Someone will take care of those clients. So you will have lifetime. The problem to get the clients, client acquisition problem. Where will I get clients? And will I be able to earn? How to develop client base? That problem is solved. Even while doing internship, even if you don't get attached after 13 months, if you decide you don't want to continue after 13 months, because 13 months there is an interview with me. Yeah. And my interview is very straightforward. I ask some questions, whatever is the review, I tell on the front. I'm not like polite. I think you need to work on this part. You need to improve. Hey, no politeness. I will say you are dustbin. You don't know this. Yeah, direct. So that 13-month interview is a tough interview. If you decide to separate, actually, you not you. So if there is a separation at 12th month, at least you get that experience of managing 60 clients. Yeah, you get that confidence. And during these 60 clients, at the end, you get the certificate that you have managed this many number of clients for 12 months. What are the diagnosis of the clients that you can use wherever you want to use? And you would have developed this client base of 60. You understand? So you have developed the client base of 60. That's a bigger achievement, what you have done during the internship. And there is a bigger thing, what you have learned, which you have never learned because you never tried entrepreneurship. You never tried freelance. In freelance, there are going to be three problems. One is some clients will appreciate you. So you cannot fly in the air. Yay, people appreciate me. You cannot know. You have to say, thank you. Keep quiet. Stay on the bottom. Stay on the ground. If people appreciate you, are going to learn this. You are going to learn, you do something best for people, they are still going to criticize you. Yeah, there are always clients, you do best for them and you put extra effort, you sacrificed your evening or afternoon movie with your husband or family time, you gave them more time, and that particular person, because you give them more time, they will criticize you and say, madam, I did not like your counseling session, please refund me the money. Or she will fight with you. So you will understand how to endure this pain. You will learn. Yes, it is a part of the business. It is a part of the game, right? That some people will take your advantage, take your money, and don't give you benefit. And they criticize you also. And try to lower your confidence. So now the question is, can you still stand? Yeah. If you fall, no problem. You will call me, then I will say something. Like a few weeks back, Shreya called me. Sir, there was one client and she took one session with me. She was very happy. And the next session she took with me. And suddenly she said, I don't want to do a session with you. She started crying during she means the counselor, not the client. Huh? Client was very aggressive. So client dropped out from in the middle of the session, very abrupt. And she said in front, I don't want the session from you. So this poor counselor, she will think that she did some mistake or she is not good enough. Her confidence was zero. Then she called me and she said, so this happened. So I told her certain things. Then she's back again to take up the next client. It's okay. It's a part of the business. It's a part of the game. People are going to play with you. What you need to do is you don't need to prove this person I'm the best. You don't need to prove me I'm the best. I know you. I trust you. And even if I don't trust you, I want you to fail. I want you to do mistakes. It's okay. If you are a new surgeon, the first surgery is not going to be perfect. Some people will die. At least in counseling business, nobody's dying. That's the best part. So I come from that attitude. You understand? When you do it under internship with me, and when you do mistakes, I don't shout at you or I don't say that you are dumb or no problem. You do mistake. You learn through failures. You learn through criticism. Sometimes you cry, sometimes you be happy. It's absolutely okay. The patient is not going to die. Don't worry. My concept is if a surgeon does a mistake, the patient will die. So the question is, if you do a mistake, will person die? No. Then do mistake. Learn through your mistakes. Don't worry. Yeah. Manage. Don't come to me. Don't cry. 13th month, I will ask you some questions. Yeah. And during these 12 months, I know from the reports, all those things, how you are performing, how's your performance. So, no. So, how you are performing and all those things. And 13th month onwards, you start getting paid for the clients. This continues for lifetime. So, you don't need to worry for lifetime where I will bring clients. You understand? So, presently, there are 500 people taking benefits of this who have completed their internship and then they started. Okay. They are earning now. How much they are earning? They are earning 20,000 to 1 lakh. This earning depends on whether what is her caliber, how good she is, how much engagement is there with the client, how many clients come back, or how many hours she put. There are always people who are like, yeah, 20,000 is my success. That's my target. End of story. I don't want 21,000. Okay, respect. No problem. No one is forcing you to take more clients. You tell me how much clients you can take. You tell me how many hours you can take. During the internship also. So there is a flexibility for the working hours, duration, all those things. You will get the clients as per your comfort level, your religion, your cultural background, your language background, your kidney background. Okay, kidney caliber. Yeah. And 13th month onwards, again, you can choose how many hours, all those things and everything. Okay. If you want to take break during internship, no problem. That will be extended. Yeah, when you go for a vacation or anything. So there are always people who are like their target is 1.5 or 1. So they work more hours, they take more clients, all those. Then there are always people, they have some other job and they think that okay, additionally 40,000, 30,000 if I get during weekend, that's good enough. That's good actually. Nothing wrong. That concept is good actually. Right. So all those people, they are getting 20 to 1 lakh. While either doing their present job as a hardcore job as a slavery or doing a good job of parenting or managing their family or they are hardcore into this. Okay. All those people I tell you, okay, from my experience and my psychology expertise. So you have seen the book. So when you read a book, typically you have to develop a relation with the book. You have to develop a relation what the book is talking and understand. In the present book, you don't need that. The problem is that is not the problem, right? So in the present book, if you finish first 25 pages, you develop a connection with the author. So you need to connect with the book. You start feeling that author is talking to you. You develop a connection with the author. And the book is written in a style that you get addicted to it. You want to finish it as fast as possible, right? Once you finish 5 pages, you are like, what was there on 6 pages? You cannot sleep. Once you finish one chapter, then you are like, What is there in the next chapter? Yeah, I read that story. Why I read the story? After that story, there must be some chapter. Yeah. Has it happened with you? Write down. How's the book? Write down. What is your feedback of the book? Those who are read. Those who are not read, don't write. Okay. So write down what do you feel. Yeah. And write down on Amazon also. Okay, please. Very good. English. So I tell you from that experience, yeah, from that psychology experience, all those people who asked in this chat, sir, I want to join internship. How can I do it? When can I do it? They are never going to do for next 100 years. Someone who really wants to join, she will WhatsApp me. Yeah, yeah. Talk to me, understand. If everything is okay, go ahead. Right? Number one, before that call, she will read first 25 pages of the book. The detail is already given in the book. Yeah. So you will read in the book what is the internship. And if it suits you, then you talk to me. Done. All those people who are writing here. So I'm really interested to apply, how to apply, when to apply, how to start. I tell you what you're going to do. You're never going to apply. You're never going to talk to me. You're never going to read in the book also. How is that internship? Everything is given in the book itself. Yeah. So those who join, they WhatsApp. And when do you WhatsApp? Yes, yes, yes. So like Nisha wrote, can I talk after the class? No, get out. Yeah. So I don't have time for you. You're not the only student. Yeah. Monday to Friday, 1 to 5 p.m. After 5, if you need help, go to your nearest hospital. Because you have emergency, that emergency you have. So for your that emergency thing, you should go to hospital, not call me. Not WhatsApp me also. I don't like. Very good, Rajkumar, you know. It's mentioned in the book also. So I put in the disclaimer, Baba. Okay. If you want to talk to the author, so this is my timing. Okay. If you have some emergency, don't wait for talking to me. After 5 minutes, I'm going to answer that question, which I actually forgot. Yeah. 8:30, I was going to say something. It will come to me. Wait, then don't write in the chat. I want to test my, kidney. I want to test whether it is filtering properly. Yeah. So I'm waiting for some people to drop out. So when they drop out, it's like now these are the real people who are looking for the answer. So I should disclose the answer to these real people, Mama. Yeah. Why should I say something to people who are like, sir, tell me fast, I have to go. Yeah, get out. Because that is your priority. If your priority is knowledge, you will stay. Yeah. Yes. Wait, first we need to drink water. Smile. Why so serious? There are some people who are very cheerful, beautiful smile. They utilize it. They start their video. They show their smile. It brightens me also. When I see their faces, I also smile. Yeah. Sometimes people ask, sir, how do you smile through the lecture? Actually, I'm watching you, dear. When I see your smile, I receive rocket. That's why I'm smiling. Yeah. And there are some people who are very sad. You should keep your video off. Don't on it. Yeah. Very scary. Now the meaning is, if your video is off, you are scary. Oh no. A is B, B is C, and so that's why you should not be so much analytical. Otherwise, your confidence will weaken. So we need a break of 30 seconds. Eat something, drink something, Actico Pro, and smile, talk something stupid. You know, when many people, what they do? So when they want to take a break, they will switch off the video, switch off the everything. Why? Have you seen the air hostess? Yeah. She walks in the plane and everyone is looking at her. And everyone's like, yeah, how beautiful she is, how she is looking, how she's managing everything. You know, she's not thinking that people are watching me. How should I behave? No, she is doing her work. You watch me, you think I'm crazy, you think I'm not a good air hostess. You think I'm a beautiful air hostess. You think I'm not doing work. You think I'm doing good work. I don't care. I am what I am. If you want me, sit in the plane. Otherwise, I will throw you out. So that's the attitude she has. Yeah. So next time when you go to your child's school or you go for a presentation, don't think of people so much. When you go on a stage, what will people think? Where should I put my hands? What clothes I'm wearing? Am I looking good? No one cares actually. Yeah. No one cares how you look, where you put your hands, what clothes you are wearing. No one cares. You are doing it for your own sake, your own confidence. What people care is, are you going to give them something they want? Okay. So you think that psychology counseling is a good topic for you. I'm going to teach these parents how to raise good children. They don't want it. Get out. They are going to throw eggs on you. They don't want it. Sometimes some students call me and say, sir, I have talked to one principal and she has agreed to give me a topic. So what topic should I say? I said, no, that is a wrong question. Yeah. You should not go to her and say, this is my menu. One topic, 100 rupees, second topic. No, wrong. You ask principal, ma'am, you tell me which topic you want. You know your children, you know your parents. You tell me which topic is of their interest. I will take that topic. Understand? So don't go with a menu card. Don't go with PPT. I have to, before meeting the principal, I have to prepare my PPTs. No one is going to see your PPT. The PPT is the tool to help you engage the audience. Yeah. Or probably to make you remember things because you are stupid and average and silly and below average. You forget things. That's why to remind you, yeah, what is the point? Right? That's why PPT. There is no other objective. There are some people who write so many things on the PPT. Then they will find two audience. One audience, 10%, not 50%. Huh? So 10% people who are like reading things. And they are so busy in reading the PPT, they do not listen to you. That is 10%, probably 1%. Remaining 90%, you have written so many things on the PPT, I cannot read. They are like this, waiting for you to finish and then clap. So many things you have written, I cannot understand of one word. I cannot read one word also. What stupid are you? What kind of PPT is that? So 90% of this is the audience. So what is the solution? Solution is one word, one slide. How much time you are going to take? Even if you are 90%, you are going to read this one word. Even you are for 10%, you are going to read this one word. After reading this, you are going to pay attention to me. Listen to me. I want that. I don't want you to waste your time listening. And I don't need PPT for my memory because I have stronger memory than you. Yeah. Because I am the subject expert. And you have to prepare well that. You cannot go with overconfidence. So you have to prepare so well. You don't need a PPT to talk. Yeah. So one word, one slide. So there was a concept a few years back. All those PPT masters, they used to say 5 points per slide, 5 words per, per point. That is old. Now the concept is one word, one slide. End. If you liked it, write down one word. If you're going to do it, one word, right? If you still want to stick to your 25 words, absolutely okay. Nothing wrong in that. You are as crazy as everyone else. Yeah, no problem. So all those one word people, these are crazy people. Write down one word, one word, one word. Very good. Very good. One word, one slide. All those who have written one word, these are crazy people. Okay. Because they understand that to engage the audience, you need to be crazy. You need to be engaging. To drive your points, you don't need a PPT. You don't need a lecture. You don't need what material or handouts. Not required. You need this. Their brain, not your. Okay. You need to reach to their heart. You need to reach to their mind and talk. What is your interest? What do you want to listen? Why you should pay me more salary? Not because I need it, but because I'm going to give you more money. You understand? So, and you have to be crazy. You have to demonstrate that you have expertise, you have done your homework, you are prepared well, and you are crazy enough to make them understand your point. There is a point which you believe, a parenting style, how a parent should behave with a child. They believe you are crazy talking something new. So you have to make them believe your point and how well you can do. That craziness you need to. If you believe you are crazy, write down, I'm crazy. Continue writing. I will say now, I will tell you what are the benefits of being crazy. Being crazy is good actually. Number one, you think something, you do something. There is no evaluation, there is no criticism, there is no feedback. You are not waiting for approval. Hey, whether I should do this? No, I don't wait for that. I'm a crazy. And then people are like, they don't judge you so much because you do something. Sometimes you're going to fail. It's okay. But people don't judge you because you are crazy. So people are like, yeah, she's crazy. She's supposed to do certain things. And she fails sometimes. Sometimes she succeeds, sometimes she fails. It's okay. 9 times she fails. Good. No problem. No one can criticize. Yeah. So before people say that I'm crazy, uh, I should say I am crazy. Yeah. Very good. All those people who have written I'm crazy, I will give you one gift. Very good. There are two questions that need to be answered. Yes, very good. But be careful. So there is a very minor boundary. Craziness, madness, psychosis. So you can stay within this craziness, madness. Yeah, this is okay. But don't go into psychosis boundary. Yeah, that you need help then. Hmm. Very good. Being crazy is good. There are always people, who are like, so they transfer very fast from craziness, madness to psychosis. You have to be very, very careful of those people. Now, I I will just check how many people have dropped out. Okay, very good. Hmm. Only 20 people dropped out. I mean, 20 dropped out. Oh, that's good. Even if two people remaining, will continue. But there are a lot of people now. Wait, what was the question actually? All of you are so crazy. You have engaged in your all the chats and discussions and topics and your good points that I forgot what was the question at 8:30. I'm supposed to answer. Wait, but I still think it's coming. Slowly it will come. Hey, who will remind me what was the question supposed to be asked at 8:30? Yeah, this is sincere now. Yeah, I will try to eat my carrots. That's cucumber actually. Yeah, but very good. Could be very good. Yes, this was one, how to answer interview questions. Okay, so what are the questions in interview and how to answer? Then there was one, I told that exactly 8:30 we will answer this. No one, no one remembers. Everyone has a short-term memory loss. Yeah, so what to answer the interview for which question I mean? Yes, Sudha. Yeah, tell me the question. At 8:30, we decided that we will discuss that question. We'll start something. Okay. So absolutely okay. It's good. Good to have short-term memory loss. It means you are so much best. Then I can take any question now. Good, Sneha. Thank you for solving the problem. So since I did not mention the question, now I can take any question whichever comes to my mind. It's not necessarily be the question originally designed to be the question. Very good, Binakshi. Okay. So we'll start with some of them. Okay. We'll take three things part one. One is when in interview, they ask you some case study, some question. That was the question at 8:30 to be answered. When they ask you some case study, some question, how to answer it? Okay. How to, when they ask you what is the diagnosis, what should you say? The second component which we will take is the marriage counseling career. The third component which we will take is the earning potential. So either you are in a job or either you are in a freelance business, how much you will earn? What decides that? Good. This is a good question. And how much a counselor can charge? Typically, a market rate for counselor ranges from 500 to 1500 per session. Each session is for 1000. In psychology, there are two aspects. One is psychology counseling and another is psychotherapy. So when you do psychology counseling, you can charge 500 rupees to 1500 per session, typically 1500 to 1000 per session. And you will have a plan for 1 to 2 sessions after reading this book. If you have not read the book, you will have a plan for 0 session or maybe 1/4 session. You're not confident. So this book prepares you to start taking up plans. Yes. So when you read this book, you understand exactly for each condition, what are the diagnostic symptoms, what are medicine side effects, how to manage the client, how to counsel them, what are their common questions, how to answer, what are the good answers to those questions. And the best part, it gives you for every condition, the conversation, the script for between the client and the counselor. How a client counselor discussion takes place for every condition. Okay. So this prepares you very well for managing your client for 1 or 2 sessions. Now, all these anxiety, stress, depression, low mood, all those irritability, anger, everything. These are all symptoms. Now there is a trigger factor, and before the trigger factor, there is something called emotional trauma. So there is a crisis in the life. There is emotional trauma. Some event, multiple events in your life. That's why you became bitter. That's why you became anxious, stressed, depressed, all those things. So you need to, now in psychotherapy, what a psychotherapy students do, they identify what is the root cause, why, which emotional trauma has caused you. They help the client to identify. Then they help the client to have a healing plan. So there is a healing plan of 10 sessions. It means you are going to earn 10 times more, right? Very direct. So you have a healing plan of 10 sessions wherein you can help the client completely recover. It's not only, okay, you are anxious today, you come to me, I talk and you feel 10% better. It's not, you are anxious, take medicines, you feel better. No, there is a complete healing has happened for anxiety, stress, depression, relationship issues, anger, any of the emotional turbulence. Okay? Complete healing has happened. How many of the psychotherapy students, those who attend Sunday classes, feel that their healing has happened? Write down the chart, healed, getting healed, healing. If it is present continuous tense, ing. If it is healed, write healed. Very good. So what you learn in the Sunday classes in the program, psychodynamics and experiential psychotherapy, you learn the different modalities of psychotherapy. CBT, cognitive behavior therapy, SCBT, subcognitive behavior therapy, psychodynamics, neuroplasticity, and experiential psychotherapy. Okay. When you learn all these modalities, you learn actually how to identify what is the root cause of emotional trauma, how to heal that emotional trauma through the plan of 5 to 10 sessions so that you can earn 10 times more. And you also are able to help the client completely, right? When you heal this emotional trauma, you help the client completely for almost all conditions, including grief also. Then you also learn the methods to increase emotional bank balance. You learn some worksheets to systematically diagnose and systematically ask correct questions and take the correct way history. Identify what is the trigger factor, what is the emotional trauma. You learn that through worksheets also. So you will get worksheets, tools and methods to help the client completely. When you attend this program, basically it is a demo program. Sunday is a demo program. Psychodynamics and experiential psychotherapy. You get the certificate, yes. But when you attend this program, you watch my demo. I give the demo of the method. That demo itself heals you. That experience of watching the demo, it heals you. Many of them have taken the benefit, are taking the benefit. Then you can practice on your clients. And these are the people who are able to earn 5 times, 10 times as compared to psychology counseling. You understand? So a psychotherapist who knows all these modalities, they will earn more. Now in the market, there are many psychotherapy programs, but they are teaching theories of psychotherapy and models of psychotherapy. Hey, what is the use? You need a healing plan. Yeah. So this is our copyright program. The content, the worksheet, the tools, methods, they are not available outside. There is a challenge. If you find outside, 5 lakh reward. You will not find outside. These are our copyright content. So you will learn, and we don't put it on the website also. Okay. So if you want to know more detail, you can read in the book. And you can WhatsApp me Monday to Friday, 1 to 5 p.m. if you wish to take it up. So those who have learned this healing plan, those who have learned psychotherapy, different modalities, actual methods, okay, not the theories, they are able to heal someone completely. They are able to earn more, 5 times investment. Okay. Now coming to, and you can charge more. So if you are a counselor, you can charge 1,000. If you are a certified psychotherapist, you can charge 2,500, 1,500, 3,500 per session. Okay. So earning is more. Now coming to the marriage counseling. So in marriage counseling, there are, even if you get one client of marriage counseling, with the tools which we have, relate pillar tools and relate pillar, with relate pillar tools and test and activities, especially the test part, you can earn 20,000 per client. So I will explain you how. What happens in the market when marriage counselors, they do the session, they're talking from their own wisdom. They watch Saas Bahu serial or Big Boss, how to fight, they teach you how to fight systematically. Or they think that, yeah, I think you should do that. Yeah, no one cares. What do you think? Yeah. So here in the marriage counseling program, you learn systematic path, systematic 13-step history taking for the client, for the couple. Even if it is a single client, one person or both together. Then you will learn the concept of relate pillar. This is my trademark, relate pillar. So, and you will learn the relate pillar test. So there are 25 tests which we have developed, and you will learn how to run this test. Out of this 25 tests, you will be doing 3 to 4 tests. So there are tests for trust, respect, compatibility, parenting style, goal sharing, financial goals, career goal sharing, all those. Yeah, love. How do you handle criticism? All those. There are tests for that. This is again our copyright content. When you use this test, parenting style, yes. So 3 to 4, you will be using the test for every client. For every one test, you need around 4 to 5 sessions. And you are able to engage the client so well. They understand that you are being unbiased, very scientific, prejudice. Otherwise, whatever marriage counseling talks, one party will feel you are talking in our favor. Yeah. So here, you're not talking in any favor. I don't care whether you are right or he is right. Yeah. The test will tell you what you need to do and what is the problem between you. It will not tell you that this person is the problem. This will tell you what are your problems in your relationship. Systematically, scientifically, unbiased, non-prejudiced. And when you know what is the real problem, you are able to solve that problem. Now, to solve the problem for each of the relate pillar, there are 15 to 20 activities, right? So now for activities, there are one approach. Okay, a client has come. I think to develop love, you should go for a vacation. Go. For everything and anything, there is only vacation. I think you should spend time alone from away from your in-laws. This is the only activity you know. Stupid, average, below average, not average. Don't spoil average name. Domino's job. That's why you are doing only one session per client. The client runs away. Thinks we already knew this stupid thing she is going to say. Okay. So, but here for every related pillar, whether it is to develop respect, to develop trust, to develop passion, reignite passion, intimacy, goal sharing, parenting style, what are the activities? For each of them, there are 25 to 30 activities. Total more than 300 activities are there. Okay. For each of them, there are 15 to 20 activities, sometimes 20 also, 25, 30 also. So more than 500 activities, but I, soft safer side, I say 300, more than 300. So that when you read 300 and when you read 500, you are happy. Wow, you got 200 bonus. And you are going to learn systematically how to solve the couple problem. When you do these tools, when you use these tools, activity, relate pillar activities and relate pillar test, you are able to engage your client for 20 to 30 sessions. Now, this test have been developed by participation of around 100 marriage lawyers, okay, for conducting this research. Yeah. More than 500 marriage counselors, including the lawyers, especially the lawyers, psychologists or other freelance, they are using these tools. Okay. If you wish to learn, you can WhatsApp me. Okay. So classes are there for that on Wednesdays, plus the books, plus more benefit actually. So the marriage counselors, they earn after using these tools. If you are average, you will be able to earn 10,000 per client. If you are good, you will be able to earn 20,000 per client. Don't say in your mind that I am the best. If you think you are the best, there is only two diagnoses. One is you have a delirium of grandiosity. Reading the book, what is the diagnosis if you have this symptom? And second is you overestimate yourself. Ask yourself, what are you doing presently? Are you in the best or average is the best? Good is good. So next time when you appreciate someone, don't say, sir, you are the best. Say, sir, you are the average. I like that. And someone WhatsApp me, sir, you are the best. I'm very careful. Actually, I think if you believe that you have a good mentor, you don't need to write in words to appreciate your mentor. You can write a letter actually. And that's what you should do. So there are good students who really have gratitude. Then they open the book, they write the letter. There is a page for writing the letter for the mentor and the author. They write that letter, they take a photo and they send it. Yeah. I don't want one statement. Yeah. I want a letter. How many of you have written the letter to me? Write down in the chat. You are done. Very good. Very good. Very good. I have preserved it in a proper folder systematically as per my OCD. Very systematically folder. Even if I'm traveling and if you say, sir, where is my folder? I can call my assistant, say her, go to my laptop, this folder, and here is Gauri Priya's letter. Yeah. Don't write in the chat, I will do it soon. You will never do it. Okay. Those who do, they do and send it. These people never said in any chat. That's all I will write it. Yeah. No need to say it. Do it. Yeah. So out of these three things, we did one thing. Two things are remaining. Now, what are those two things? So now you understood who is going to earn more. Either you are in a job or either you are in a freelance business. Okay. Someone, now there are two paths for you. One is she will do psychology counseling 6 months, then marriage counseling 6 months, then psychotherapy 6 months, 1.5 years gone. Then she has expectation from herself. Her relatives expectation. Hey, you are learning since 1.5 years, how much you are doing? By the time she reaches 9 months or 12 months, people are already asking, you wasted so much money, how much you are earning actually? Tell me what. Yeah. So, and then she will like succumb to the pressure. She will never ever rise, not even Domino's job also. Continue what you're doing presently. A domino job is good actually. Yeah? I would prefer to do that. Okay. So adjusted. So then there is a smart student. Most of you, what they do, you learn psychology counseling, parallelly marriage counseling, psychotherapy parallelly. And within 1-2 months of starting the program, before completion, you start doing internship. Like, internship is technically zero cost. So when you do internship, what you get is you get to practice on these clients. What you're learning, you're practicing on the client, you're getting that confidence. You're enduring the negative feedbacks of people, and you are appreciating yourself by positive feedbacks. Both kind of, right? And you are learning by trial, error, and failures. And you're preparing yourself that from 13th month onwards, you start getting paid. Okay. There are always some students, they finish their course. After 2 months, they say, sir, I urgently want to start earning. I say, yeah, I have a path. For that, you have to do 12-month internship. 13 months onward, you get paid. Okay. And to start this 12 months, there is a waiting period of 3 months. Yeah. After you are selected for internship, you have to wait for 3 months for your internship to start. Because there are so many people lined up. Understand? So you do it better is you do it while you are doing the course so that you can apply what you are learning on a weekly basis. How many of you are doing parallel? If you're doing 2, 3, write down in the chat. 4, parallelly, psychology, marriage, psychotherapy, internship. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can write down. Very good. Whatever you are learning, yeah, it is 4 for you, my dear. No. So whatever you are learning, start applying on the clients so that you get the confidence, you realize where you are. Then you have the option either to drop out or either to rise. And once you take up my internship, you will rise only. There is no dropout. So that's how people are paid in the market. That decides how much you earn. Depends on how much knowledge you have acquired, what are the skills you have. Even if you're doing a job, if you are a marriage counselor plus psychologist, you can bring more money. If you're a psychotherapist, you can bring much more money. And 50% of the psychology clients, they are for marriage counseling also. Remember this. Because 90% of the emotional turbulence, they come after marriage. Very good. Very good. I'm not afraid. Very good. Blink your eyes if you believe or you have experienced yourself that most of your problems or your emotional turbulence, we are not talking about problems, okay? So we are talking about your emotional turbulence started after marriage. Blink your eyes so that your partner doesn't know. Okay, so more you blink your eyes, it shows that so much emotional turbulence you have because of marriage. So yeah, blink your eyes. Yes, very good, very good. Hey, don't watch her. Hey, don't, yeah. Yeah. There are some people who are continuing to blink so much emotional turbulence. It's okay. That's why I have written this book after thorough research on the marriage. And thanks for this emotional turbulence and the tears and the pain in the heart and the brain and all the places of the body that I got to write this book, utilize my pain to write this book. Yeah, relate pillar, develop a new concept. Yeah, don't do marriage counseling. You do test. Yeah, you do couple activities. Very good. Now we will take questions. There is you go to a interview. The principal asks you, there is one child is not paying attention in the class, talking to the friend, 8 years, 9 years, and not doing, not disturbing the little bit class, and the teacher gets irritable. But the child is able to do okay in studies. Okay, average above average is okay. They don't care now. Okay, So if you are below average, then they care actually. Yeah. So what do you think is a diagnosis? Write down in the chat, what will you answer? It is taking so long time for you. You have to answer in one word, 2 words. Yeah. Direct ADSD. Hopeless. So, matlab, that principal has said you are hopeless actually. If I am the principal, I will say this, Baba. Very good. No problem, Srilata. It's okay because you have not read the book. That's why you are answering such a horrible things, huh? So otherwise, you will never dare to do that. Huh? It's okay, dear. No problem. Very good. That's correct answer. You need to ask more questions. You cannot diagnose with this. It is a good possibility that child is child. Child doesn't know that you don't need to talk in the class. Okay, and child has something important to talk. There is very serious thing going on. She needs to talk. There is a possibility. So you need to understand many things. You need to ask questions. What are the other things? Does the child, how is the academics? How is the score? Is the child able to make friends? If child is not able to make friends, then you can think of something, right? How is the behavior with the teacher? When the teacher says keep quiet, whether the child keeps quiet or the child fights back, argues, then you know, right? There can be anything and everything, except all those horrible, hopeless people who have written dyslexia, autism, and all those diagnoses, schizophrenia. Anyone for schizophrenia diagnosis, there are always people who will do that. Okay. So you have to give this answer in this way. You understand? She is not looking for a diagnosis. She is looking your approach. How you are going to approach. Yeah. As soon as you give a diagnosis of dyslexia, autism, and all those horrible things, the child will be removed from the school. Okay? The next step, the principal will ask, tell me what should I do with the child? Okay, there is a dyslexic child in the school. What should we do with the child? This is the second question. Tell me what should we do? Write down in the chat. Write down. It's okay if you do mistake. Don't worry. Even if I call you hopeless, it's absolutely okay. That's a privilege actually, if you are called hopeless. Okay. So the principal is asking you, there is a child who has a dyslexia. What should we do for the child? Whatever are your answers, write down. Good answer. You need to understand this is a school. They are commercial business. They cannot put one teacher, one child. No, you need to really understand first why she's calling this child dyslexic. Who has diagnosed it? That is a fundamental question. You understand? So why do you say, ma'am, he's a dyslexic child? Then she will give some symptoms. Is it your diagnosis or is it a confirmed diagnosis? If someone has confirmed the diagnosis, which test they have used? What is the statistical significance of that test? The questions they had, what are the R square value of the test? What is the beta value? So if your child has been called dyslexic by anyone, you have to question all those things. Dyslexia is not a cancer. You don't need to get rid of the child. Oh, dyslexia, get out, throw it from the school. No. You know, as a parent, the teacher has limited role in this. The teacher has to cater 50 children. The school has limited role. Instead of paying more attention on this, they will focus more attention on 5 top children in the class and make them score best mark in the board. They are in the business of education. They are not there for charity for your child just because dyslexia. Okay? Now the responsibility comes to the parent. So the good answer will be, I will first try to identify whether the child really has dyslexia. Sometimes it is lack of interest. The child may have lack of interest or difficulty in the study, need more help, not able to understand. Sometimes teacher not good. Sometimes there is another problem, or many of the things, right? It may be a false diagnosis. So I would like to confirm that. I would like to meet the child. I would like to meet the parent and the teacher, and then identify and understand and find a solution. First, coming from the diagnosis, and the second will be I will discuss with the child and the parent what can be the path for improving the child. Okay. If the child has weak maths, you cannot say that child has dyslexic in maths and change the subject. No, it's critical to learn how to solve maths problem, not to become engineer, but to learn to solve life's problem. So you will tell the parents either you put daily 1 hour for the child to train the child for more maths, homework, assignment, self-study, or put some education or tuition, something special. Yeah. And that's how you improve. You cannot just label the child dyslexic. What is dyslexic? Yeah, come on. Yeah. There are people who are dyslexic, they cannot hold the pen in the hand and they write books. It's absolutely okay. There are children in the class who teacher is talking, singing a poem, and the child runs in the class and enacts the poem. Yeah. So it's not ADHD. Even if it is ADHD, don't label the child. It's okay. This child is a naughty child. This child is a weak child in dyslexia. This child is a weak child in this subject. Needs more help. More efforts, self efforts also. It's not suddenly teacher's responsibility. It's not suddenly teacher's responsibility to improve this child. The child has more responsibility. And parents. Okay. So when you're going for an interview, if someone asks you such questions, don't jump to the diagnosis. Don't give the solution. Don't say I will involve special educator. Yeah, what is the cost of the special educator? Are you paying salary? Yeah. We should pay more attention to the child. Teacher should pay more attention. No, teacher doesn't have time. She doesn't get that salary. We are in the business of education. Give the solution which is suitable for our business. So if that is a question, ma'am, you hire me, I will take care of all such children and you can take the consultation fees. Collect the consultation fee from the parent. That's a good solution. So the school is earning, you are earning, and you are providing the service, school and you are providing the service to those children and parents. That's a good solution. There is one more question remaining. Anyone remembers what was that third question? So there is a child in the class who rocks in the chair and does all the thing, moves body so frequently, and disturbs the class many times. Okay, and very active, hyperactive child. Scores good in exam. Yeah, does the assignment. What are the questions you will ask? Next questions. Obviously, you will not come to the diagnosis now. Yeah. Just because someone is outwardly like that, it's not necessary that it is that. And even if it is that, it's okay. How is the social interaction? Very important. Does the child have friends? If the child doesn't have friend, there is a more likelihood the child has some diagnosis. Okay. So many questions, all those questions you should start asking interview. So the best part of such answers are, even if you don't know the answer, you can still get selected. But you should ideally know the answer. And to know the answer, you need to read the book twice. If you read the book twice, you will get your answers. What are the diagnostic symptoms? How to identify what is the diagnosis? And how to manage. Both the answers you will get if you read the book twice. All those who are interested in psychodynamics and experiential psychotherapy to learn neuroplasticity, psychodynamics, experiential psychotherapy, CBT and SCBT in Sunday classes, you can WhatsApp me tomorrow. Those who are interested for marriage counseling, you can WhatsApp me tomorrow. Those who are interested for internship, read in the first 25 pages the detail of the internship. And if you are for that, WhatsApp me tomorrow or Monday to Friday, 1 to 5 p.m. And if you need urgent help, very good. You enjoyed? I equally enjoyed interacting with all of you. So we'll meet tomorrow for marriage counseling, Sunday for psychodynamics and experiential psychotherapy. Have a great time. Equally enjoyed the session with all of you. Good. Smile.